Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Quant update. It's been a very long time since my last update on Quant, but you guys know that I have Quant. I hold it. It's one of my favorites actually. So we are going to be talking about Quant because I think that there is something that is of interest that is going to happen in the immediate short term right here with Quant, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly jump into the price. As you can see here, Quant is one of the strongest altcoins in the market, especially this bear market, because from the very bottom until where we are sitting, it's up 164, 169% even, according to where we are at the moment. So, I mean, it's a pretty much strong altcoin. But I'm going to show you some bullish structures that I see here on the price set, and I'm sure that after this video, you are probably going to have a different outlook on Quant. So let's quickly go ahead here. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the structure that I'm talking about here. So let's go and draw a trend line here. And then you can also look at the RSI. You can see that the RSI is in a bullish stance. It's continuing to set higher highs, right? Higher lows, sorry. Also on the price chart, we are setting lower lows. So this is good bullish divergence here. If we would go ahead and drop another trend line to something like this here, you would come up with a falling wedge. Which one is on is actually a bullish pattern. It is saying that it's something like 66% success rate to go ahead and reach the price target. We're going to be talking about that. But before we get there, I just want to show you some recent examples on the market of the same exact structure, right? So this is CTI courtesy, CTI USDT ticker symbol, just another altcoin. And you can see the same setup that we have right here. Even the RSI continuing to go to the upside, or as the price was making lower lows right there, right? So that's something that is bullish here, because you can see that eventually you had a breakout, you had a back test, and then finally you went even higher, beating even the technical price target here. Another example will be something like Band Protocol, which is the same setup, really. Forget the wicks, but you can still see a falling wedge right here. So this is pretty encouraging, right, for the Quant price chart. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one, which has been poor and massive pop to the upside. So this is Bitcoin Cash. You can also see the same structure that just been happening right here. So I'm pretty confident when it comes to this falling wedge, but obviously nothing is always guaranteed. I can assure you that. But on a likelihood of things, it would seem that maybe the Quant price is going to break to the upside in the coming weeks or something like that right here. So the price again for this falling wedge would be something like, let's go to the very top of the wedge, something like 205, 206, 210, let's just say, dollars per Quant token. And then this is just, the technical price target. It can obviously go higher, as we saw with other examples like the Band Protocol, Bitcoin Cash, as well as Curtis. So this is like at the very minimum here for Quant, which is pretty good, right? But aside from that falling wedge here, I actually had another structure that I wanted to show you that is also happening on the Quant price. Let me quickly show you here from a different price. Let me quickly go ahead and show you some examples first. So this is Wender, which has been actually on a good one. You can see there's some structure here, like a wake of accumulation pattern. You can also see your selling climax right here after your preliminary support. You go back to the top of the range, your secondary test, another test of the range before you head to your spring, and then finally you let go, right? So let's go back to Bitcoin Cash. You have the same thing right here, your preliminary support right around these levels, selling climax, you test your trading range, your secondary test in phase B, as well as your spring right here, right? It came late, obviously, with the creek, but eventually you get something like this. So when we take all those structures and put them right here on the Quant price set, you can see that the Bitcoin Cash price set is actually looking very close. And as I was expecting to see that, maybe eventually we'll break out of this falling wedge, and then maybe have another test. We may or may not set a new low, but eventually we have to let go and go to the upside idea for the Quant price set. Something happening here with the Render token, a little bit different, obviously, but the stages remain the same right here. Your preliminary support right here, which is somewhere right here. Selling climax, you test the top of your range right here. You have your secondary test in phase B, somewhat of a creek. So expect the price to go to the upside a little bit, have one sharp rejection before we continue to the upside. So those were the price targets in my opinion. And let's hope we have something like this that happened here for the Bitcoin Cash price set, because you can see that this has been ripping. Let's actually go ahead and try to measure that. Let's see from the very bottom right here, the spring, there's something like 270% pump. That's actually good. It's very, very possible that we have something like that for the Quant price set. It's going to take a bit of time, in my opinion, but the market is looking very strong right now. We can expect great things to happen for the Quant price. So that's pretty much it from me. Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, but if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.